friends, it's Nancy, and I just got out a box that I've been saving stuff in to do a journal with the theme of lavender, and I just brought it upstairs and I thought, well, let's take a look and see what I've got. I totally forgot some of this stuff, and I have to wonder why. Like, I have these lace appliques, and I don't know why I would put these away for lavender, because they don't look like lavender. The only thing lavender about them, I guess, is the color of the paper that they're attached to. But anyway, I don't think those are going in a lavender journal, but we'll see. What else have I got here? Got some lavender envelopes, got some purple ribbon, more purple stuff. I put this little stamp in it with a little fleur-de-lis. I guess I was thinking that lavender always reminds me of French for some reason. Here's some pretty purple lace in this little lavender pillow. I can cut that apart maybe and use the embroidered piece. Got some more assorted purple ribbons and this magic mesh stuff. I don't know. Some fabric. And I found this book, the Scented Lavender book. So it looks like there's some things I can probably fussy cut out of this. So maybe I'll take a whack at doing that tonight while I'm relaxing. It's more purple lace and string. There's words. Looks like a little key. I've collected some weird stuff in here. That's pretty. Some scraps. I guess I got some more ribbons and fibers and seam binding, and that's pretty in there. And oh, there it talks about lavender, but there's no picture. There's the Lavender Fairy. There's the Lavender Fairy. There's the Lavender Fairy. I've got some of this paper. This, I don't know, what do you call that? Is it handmade paper? These just look like plain sheets of paper. I don't know what I was thinking. I've got some cards here with the letter L and some more of those. Some tea-dyed paper. I think this is just tracing paper. I don't know what I was thinking. This is just copy paper, yeah. Okay, and some music. Polkas. Maybe I was going to start a journal when I pulled all this stuff. I don't know. Paper bags, this green stuff. This is a paper bag, more envelopes. Doilies. This is artist canvas, statements, more envelopes. These are napkins. Floral embellishments. These look like felt. I don't even like those. Here's garden lavender. There's some dictionary pages that have the word lavender and some images of lavender. Here's some more ribbons and embellishments. This is a little embroidered piece. More fabric and fussy cuts and envelopes. This is, I think this is from a book, and it has the word lavender on it. That's from a book. I think these are just 6 by 6 pages. Yeah. Some of them might work, some of them might not. And this is scented drawer liner. So it looks like I dropped tea on that one. Looks like I dropped tea on that one. Maybe it needs to be tea dyed. There's quite a few here. And it does smell like lavender. So I think I cut these to be 12 by 12. So I guess that's going to be the next project. I feel like there's something. Did I look at everything? So, this is kind of an interesting file folder, isn't it? So I think I will plop most of this back into that box because some of this I'm not going to use. This I'm going to take with me to do some fussy cutting. Just strange what you, this is all buttons and little purple ribbon flowers. Okay. And I got a bunch of these flowers too, these paper flowers, so I might be able to use those in something. A couple shades there. Lavender is supposed to be very calming. I love lavender. So hopefully doing a lavender album, lavender junk journal, will be very calming for me. I could use some calm in my life right now. And what else did I want to share with you today? Oh yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of an Etsy update. Oh, I tried to make these tags last night. I have these old water slide decals, and I thought, oh, those will be fun because they're kind of cute vintage images. This one cracked into a million pieces. This one never did stick, so pieces of it are just coming off, just flaking right off. So kind of a waste of a couple of bingo cards, but oh well. I tried. I wanted to give you an Etsy update. So, I had been asked, I got this huge journal, I don't know, in the before times. And the overall measurement is 20 across by 15.5 tall. And this came out of an old ledger from the Royal Bank of Canada. And I showed it in a thrift haul, a while ago. And I did have a couple of questions about, are you going to parcel that out and sell the pages from that ledger? And I said at the time I would think about it, but I couldn't really figure out how I would mail it because it's so big. It would need to be folded and the postage was going to be, but I did have enough requests that I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I did some investigation, and I have listed packages of 6 double sheets. So 12 pages altogether, but doubled. So six double sheets on my Etsy. And I also did sort of these assortment packs of ledger. So there's a variety of sizes and colors and ages, and so I did have to fold one. This one had to be folded. But that was the only one I had to fold. And so some of them, this one's my favorite. This one is the one that has the Asian labels on the columns, but has regular Arabic numerals in the corner there, on the page numbers. Some of them have page numbers, like these pages. They have page numbers. I think the other one that's my favorite is, there it is. This one. I like it because it has this bright, dark pink lines, and it's blank on the back. So there's 25 assorted sheets, and that is on my Etsy. The last thing, I guess not the last, I have these filled saving stamps booklets listed. Copyright for this is 1966, and each of the books are full of the top value stamps. So each page you put the equivalent of 50 stamps on. So I have some of those. I have vintage trick-or-treat bags. So I put them in sets where you get 2 of each style. I believe these ones are probably the oldest ones. I certainly remember getting treats on Halloween in bags like this. It's sort of like a glassine. And I have stamps. I got stamps. So I've divided them up into collections in color. So there's greens. These are all red and pink. These ones are all purples, and each package has 100 stamps. These ones are blue. And then I also have Christmas stamps. So like here's, this is a picture from Currier and Ives. This is a partridge in a pear tree. So some of these date to the 60s and 70s. I think there's 2 that were from 1990, but you get 50 identical stamps. I have just a couple of packages of these, the Lovebird stamps. So there's 100 of these stamps. That's a different Christmas one. It has a sleigh. It's called Winter Sunday in Norway, Maine. That's the name of the painting. So if you need vintage stamps, you know where you gotta come. What was interesting about this? Oh, I also did autumn shades because there was like brown and rust and orange and yellow, but not enough to do like one package. Well, I suppose maybe 1 or 2, but I thought they looked better sort of as a collection of autumn leaves. So there's those as well. Some of these are quite old. In fact, they're one of the oldest ones I found in here, in amongst these vintage stamps, was 1904. Some of them are quite probably newer, but in general, I'm going to say a lot of them are old. So this one's all purples. All right, so that's my Etsy share. And I guess that's all I want to share right now. So I will come back hopefully tomorrow, and I will have chosen a book cover. I have one in mind and chosen the papers I'm going to use, and we'll just get started doing some lavender and sniffing it. Oh yeah, that smells good. Sniffing lavender and just having a good old time. So thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon.